Yes, I can. I'm just going to start the recording, but we can cut out the beginning part. So, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Sonam, and I'm from India. In India, you know the Mumbai. I'm from Mumbai.
Oh, Mumbai.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
and and I work in a pharmaceutical company as an account assistant. Presently, I work, and along with my job, I'm doing a study also from I'm doing a study in MBA.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm Rochelle, and I live in Massachusetts, which is on the east coast of the United States. And
Okay,
I work in a high school and help students with their applications for college.
okay.
Yeah.
So, like you are working also, like you teaching something.
Yeah, so that's a kind of teaching where I'm helping them with all their applications for university and for their financial aid and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a counseling or advising teaching. And yeah,
Okay. So, and how was the weather in
and right
your
now
side?
actually it's very cold today. It almost feel it's supposed to be summer soon, but it almost feels like it's going to be winter. It's raining, and it's like 40. Well, it's 47 or it's Fahrenheit or well, I'm looking at my television that tells me that it's 8 degrees Celsius because
Oh,
we use Fahrenheit here in the United States, so 8 degrees Celsius.
but
Pretty cold.
but here is very hot. You can say it's very hot now.
Yeah.
Like a temperature is going to be like a 36, 33 around like temperature
Wow.
now. It's too hot.
Yeah.
Uh, I can say in June month, rain start in India.
The rain season, the rainy season.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
In June to you can say September month is a rainy season in India.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now you can say in April to June it's too hot.
Yeah. Here, we were like we're getting ready to have like our summer season, and I just opened my pool. I took the cover off of it, and now it's too cold to even think about like swimming because it's freezing.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, it's a cold, so how you can swim in this?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so I actually why I'm connecting with you because nowadays I'm practicing my English because I want to become a very good speaker. That's why I just connected with different people. Now I just want to connect. I can say it's my first call. I connect in like a in different country. Like this this kind of call I'm not doing. I'm not done.
You haven't
So
done.
yeah, that's why I can say I'm what I say. I
Nervous?
just want no, not a
No?
nervous. I'm
That's
not a
good.
nervous person. No, it's I can say it's my challenge. I can speak with you or
Okay.
not. Yeah, that is why I just connect with you and let's see. I can speak with you or not. So
Okay.
that is why I'm interact with you.
Well, I will tell you. Now, I obviously am a native speaker in English, but I study Spanish. And if I was to have a conversation with somebody in Spanish and have it recorded for YouTube, I would be nervous. So it's awesome that you are take having this challenge and you're doing it. You're succeeding. So that's awesome. Um, I've been doing these conversations with people, I think, for maybe like 3 or 4 months. Well, actually, I did a few last summer and I did one, but I think now I've been doing them more like a weekly thing with people for the last 3 months or so. And it's been interesting to talk to people. It's been a lot of people from India, but I've also spoken to people from Russia, and I'll be speaking to somebody from Turkey tomorrow and from like South America countries as well.
Yeah, that will be helping for you because you can improve your English and you can know the other country what's going on. Just it's
Yeah,
like environment, anything we can know these things. So it will be very good for us. I can
yeah,
say.
yeah. It's really interesting to learn. about other people and about their countries as well. Because even if I had friends that I worked with people from India, but it's not the same as actually talking to somebody that's in India and really kind of understanding what's going on there and stuff.
Yes. So have you been come in India anytime?
I have never been to India, so I've only the three places that I've been outside of the U.S. have been Costa Rica, Canada, and Finland. Those are the only countries that I've been to.
Okay. I can say you're not came in India. Like
No,
you're
I
not
haven't.
coming.
I
Okay.
may in the future, but I have not been there. If that's your question, I have not been. I have never traveled in the past to India. Maybe in the future, I would go there.
Okay. So how like I want to know like anything else like anything you like in India like yes if I want to visit that India in future so which place you want to visit and which thing you like to like the see in India.
I guess I mean I don't know a ton about the country, but I would love to see the Taj Mahal. I've
Okay.
watched some. Actually, I watched this one YouTuber, and he's actually from Mexico, but he goes all over the world, and he's gone to lots of places in India. And I don't know all the different places, the names of them, but I've seen a lot of videos. So um, that's the only one that I can think of. If you ask me for a particular place, which is probably the most
Okay.
famous place in the world, right? Or the famous place that people know everywhere, I guess.
Yeah, it's the seven wonder of the world I can say.
Yeah.
Yes. But I also not visited in like Taj Mahal and I have not seen right like I have not seen because it's too far in my like where I stay it's too far so I have also not seen that time also.
Right.
Yes.
Well, it's
So
kind of like I mean, India's very huge, but even the U.S. Like, if you said, "Have you seen certain places?" I have not seen every place in the U.S. that is probably that we're famous for.
yes.
Although I'll say that I've traveled more in the U.S. than I've traveled outside of the U.S. So I understand that for sure.
Yes. Yes. So yeah. And other thing else like culture and what you like India. You know
Um,
the culture of India, you know the festival of India, you heard.
I a little bit. So you could share more because I need to learn. I don't know a lot.
Okay, I can share like in India we celebrate a Diwali. Diwali is a festival of like lights, you can say. There is a we enjoy like a we uh, give the sweets to other home people also and like make drawings on our you can say outside our house outside place we make drawings that I don't know what this is I can say explain in English but in outside like in our house outside area we make drawings like in um, I don't know what's the
Is it
exactly
like
word.
drawings on the streets or on the sidewalks?
uh, yeah you can say in this way we drawing and like this kind of thing we do in this celebrate like in this festival and we give the sweets to other like our family and our neighbor we give the sweets and uh, yeah this thing we do and uh, all all the thing we are doing for our enjoyment in this festival. It's a very big you can say big festival in India we celebrate and
Wow.
one big festival in Mumbai where I situated is the Ganpati. You know it's our god Ganpati and we bring the Ganpati in our home and we 5 days like what say in uh, pray in God we in our house and we pray 6 to 7 days. God stay with us like a statue. We take our home and stay 6 to 7 days, and after 5 to 7 days, we like what is say dispose in river in lake in sea also it we dispose uh, uh, what to say this Ganpati is disposed in a river after 6 to 7 days. So yeah, this festival is also very famous in Mumbai. You can say in Mumbai, not in India, but yeah, in Mumbai is very famous festival. You can after the search in Google, so you can know very well. Because of my English problem, I can't explain in a very good way.
Well, it does sound very interesting. I think here in the U.S. Like we have various different things. Like one of the big kind of festivals that we have um, would be for like St. Patrick's Day. So St. Patrick's Day is like out of Ireland, but we have, especially where I live in Massachusetts, we have one of the largest amounts of people anywhere from Ireland that live here in Massachusetts. So St. Patrick's Day is this really big day where they have parades, especially in Massachusetts, but around the country as well. And you know, everybody will wear green, and they'll kind of celebrate the whole St. Patrick's Day. And there's a lot of people that will and go to the different parades and stuff. So that's one of the big things. I mean, and then right now we're having Memorial Day weekend, which is just to memorialize anyone that has served in the military and has passed away, because we have a different day. So this weekend right now we'll have a holiday weekend, and it would be a big weekend. My son's actually marching band. We'd have a big weekend where um, we would be going to parades and we'd be going to different performances and he'd be playing. But because of the pandemic, we're not doing that. So
Okay. Yeah, I'm not asking what's the good situation in like in your country. Like in India is a very worst situation, I can say.
yeah, it's actually like improving now, and we just have had like now they have just said, okay, if you have a vaccine, you don't have to wear a mask. So I'm vaccinated, but I'm still, if I go into stores, I'm still wearing a mask. But it's very strange to now go into stores and see people that don't have a mask on. It's like really weird right now. Um, so in all the places, like they're lifting all of the restrictions, except for, like I just said, we're having this Memorial Day weekend and the marching band is not playing. So there's still some restrictions, but most of them are being lifted, which I'd have to say is strange after almost over a year of kind of not being able to go any place to now, like, okay, you can go these places, and you see all these people that are just walking around as usual. And
Okay.
yeah, but it was really bad here. I think it's probably, that we have the most cases, or had the most cases and the most deaths. Um, and I know India, you have a lot, but like you have way more people. But I understand that's like gotten really bad lately there.
Yes, yes. Nowadays, you can't imagine every day that 10,000, more than 10,000 people are dying because of the corona. So you can imagine how the situation is in India. It's very bad. I can say.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
I've seen videos, and it's hard to see where there's all these people and there's not enough places in the hospital for them. So
Yes.
it's really it's heartbreaking to see.
Yes. Yes. And nowadays, this lockdown is also going on in our country. Like we are not going outside without any any necessary. We can't go outside. Only the you have like any important thing, so you can go outside. Otherwise, you can't go.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
But I'm going my office. I'm going my office because my office is come under the essentials. So
essential.
whatever, yeah, that where like essential services, the people can work. They can go their office. So I'm going my office. Yes.
Yeah, it's been surreal this past year and a half, I guess, or not
Yeah,
quite year and a half, but
I don't know how much year it will take. We are facing this problem. You can say the 1 year. It's
yeah,
completed 1 year.
yeah, we
Yes.
completed 1 year. It feels like I just said a year and a half, but it wasn't quite a year and a half, but it feels that way. Like it feels like, that it's hard to know, what day it is and what month it is sometimes. And,
Yeah.
even the year, like I'll think it's not 2021, because I guess I feel like we lost a year, you know?
Yeah, actually, I also feel sometimes because we are stuck in home, we are not going outside. Now that is why it's like our mind is stuck in one. Like we are only stay in the that year, not come up like 2021. You can.
Yeah. And I'll say like
Yeah.
to my daughter, like we'll have look at these pictures and I'll say, "Oh yeah, remember when we did that last year?" And she said, "That was 2 years ago, Mom." I'm like, "No, no, it wasn't last year. I guess it wasn't last year because we were in the pandemic, but it feels like I guess because it feels like we lost a year that I'm forgetting and I'm feeling like some of the things we did were last year because I guess I lost that year in my mind."
Okay. Yeah, that is why it happen all these things. So yeah, I can say yeah, we are talking more about the pandemic. Let's go another topic. So yeah, in like in your country, I want to know like what kind of food you are eat and other things.
Yeah, so food, we have everything because we have people from all over the world, but things that are probably most typical for the United States would be like the typical hamburgers and French fries. That would be like, I think, the most typical, if you say what's the United States food or American food. But we have food, we have like restaurants that serve Indian food, and we have Thai restaurants, and we have Chinese restaurants and Italian. And like in my house, because my grandmother was Italian, I cook a lot of stuff that are Italian food. So the food is a very big, wide variety. Like we could have, like you could go to a, there'll be like restaurants that are serving food from Ecuador, and then right next door there's a restaurant that serves Cuban, like multiple different places in South America, and you have different restaurants that are serving those foods. So I guess to say United States is like just this multiple cultural, multiple food thing. So there's not really a typical food, if that makes sense.
Okay, not any favorite. I can say not any typical kind of food.
Yeah,
In India,
unless
it's
you would say the yeah.
very, yeah. But in India, like in different states, so the different food specialty. You can say the different food. Like I'm in Mumbai, so here is like misal pav. Is a misal pav. Okay, so is some spices, and we eat with bread. You can say in bread. We eat with bread also. In English, I can say bread. So we eat the misal pav. It's a snacks item. You can say it's not a food, but it's a most favorite item in Mumbai. And vada pav. Like we eat like a snacks item vada pav, and like more in Mumbai we eat this thing like it's you can most favorite thing in if you come in Mumbai, so this thing you can see all over the anywhere you go, you can see this thing people are eating most of the time. And like in a South Indian in South India in India in South Indian state like Kerala and all that state, the people are eating rice kind of food. It's called the idli and dosa. Like it prepare from it prepare by rice. They can steam, and after that they some like potatoes and all that veggies prepare, and after that they will eat both together. Like uh, rice what steamed. After rice is steamed, they eat all these things. So it's called the idli dosa in the South Indian, and you can say in India is a Bengal, Kolkata. Kolkata is a state. There is a most favorite people are a sweet dish. You can say sweet dish is a rasgulla. Is a sweet dish. It's called a rasgulla. If you know, you don't know because you are not eat. But there is a very like a different state and the different specialty of the food.
Now that you say that, I think, well, I'm from like Massachusetts and New England, and one of the things that we are like famous for, I guess, it would be like clam chowder, would be like New England, like Maine and Massachusetts, and lobster. So people would, especially if you go to the coast, like there's a lot of fisher communities where they'll sell a lot of lobster, and then clam chowder. They'll say New England clam chowder, which is like the states that I live near, and then Boston was Boston baked beans, which is like these like sweet beans that have a lot of like bacon or and in addition, like almost a lot of sugar in them, and they're baked for a long time. So I guess if I was to say what are like the local kind of meals would be the Boston baked beans, which is that's where I live, and then New England clam chowder, because we have like we live near the coast and we have clams and we have lobster. So those,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. So yeah, we come to the like we completed the food, so we come to the clothes. Like what kind of like you people are wearing Western outfit
Oh
clothes.
right. Oh yeah, I mean I think like the clothing we will a lot of times like jeans, like jeans and sweatshirts and t-shirts, things that are comfortable. And then yeah, there's some people that will wear dresses, like, but we generally will just wear like comfortable clothing. And yeah, I guess I never really think of it as Western clothing, but I guess it's not the same as what you wear there in India. Um, and, leggings, I guess we call them, but they're like, not jeans.
Yes.
I have a lot of leggings that will have prints on them. So it'll be like flowers and all kinds of prints on them. And yeah, that's, I guess, the typical clothing that we'd wear.
Yes. But in India, you can say it's a different clothes because the people are the very different states, so they are wearing a very different kind of clothes. Like in basically actually in my side, people are wearing a sari. In India, sari people are wearing, and the suits also. And there is a Western outfit also. Women are wear. Uh, Here is I can say is a very different like in Indian outfit people are wearing and the Western outfit. But I can say in your side in your country only you are wearing only a jeans and only a Western outfit, not a
Yeah.
Indian because you are not like a Indian. So but you in your side like people are also some Indian people, so they people
Hmm.
are wearing,
Yeah,
so
we
you
do
can.
have people from India, and actually, I remember there was actually a shop that would sell Indian clothing, and I love it. It's very beautiful. I actually went and bought something. So, like a very nice material and very beautiful prints and stuff. But we do have people from India, and sometimes they will wear their typical clothing, but it's more like to festivals. I think that they would wear it, and like, but they like if they're going to school or they're going to work, they're generally just dressing in Western clothing, for the most part. I do have students. I work in a school. I do have students that are from other countries where they are going to wear more of their traditional, like their kind of like burqa things. Like if they're from Saudi Arabia or something, they'll wear that to school. But my students from like India and stuff are generally wearing Western clothing to school, unless it was like some special festival or something.
Okay. But I can say if you wear a sari, you look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I did buy something. There was this lovely Indian store, and I did buy something years ago that was just like so beautiful material, and it's way more. I love that kind of like, clothing and the beautiful prints and stuff. But generally, I just started to wear what I feel is like comfortable, especially like working inside for so long. It's like we wear what we call our inside clothes that are comfortable.
Yes, yes. Because if whenever I watch some foreign people are wearing a Indian outfit, they look so beautiful. I can't imagine Indian people are not look so beautiful. That people are looking so beautiful. So that is why I'm telling you, if you wear, you are looking so beautiful.
Oh well, thank you, thank you for that compliment.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Anything else you want to ask me? You can ask me. I'm asking more things.
So, how long have you been studying English for?
Uh, you can say actually I had I'm doing actually I had after passing my 10th standard, my graduation and my post graduation is all in English medium. But because of we are speaking a more Hindi language, okay, so we are not in this language we are not comfortable. Like I'm not speaking more, so I'm not good in English. So you are asking how long? So I started my English learning before before 3 months. After 3 months, what is I can't imagine. I don't know what I'm saying. in March 2021.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So that's amazing if you've been studying it for just 3 months or so and that you're speaking so well.
Yeah. Yeah. That is why I just take a challenge. I can call. Let's see what I can speak with you or not. It's my one of challenge, you can say.
Well, you're doing excellent, and I'm amazed. I wonder. So many people I've spoken to from India have just told me that they have been speaking English for such a short time, and they're so understandable that I wonder if it's just that you like this talent for languages that because I have been studying Spanish for a very long time, and I'm not as fluent as you would be in English.
Oh my God. Actually, you can understand my like whatever I'm saying. You all understand.
I can understand most of what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I can say I just learn this language little bit. 50% I can learn. Yeah, it's right.
Yeah. Excellent.
Okay. Yes. So yeah, that is why I just try to connect. Actually, I have one YouTube channel, but in my YouTube channel, I always connected with Indian people, like in different states in India. But
Uh-huh.
I never ever connected with like a foreign people. And as I watch your most of video, people are in India. They are connecting with you, so that is why I just connect with you also. So let's see, I can communicate with you or not. So
Okay.
yes, that is why. And I watch all your video, and you are very speaking very, I can say, in a very good way, not kind of any attitude and the rude way. So that is why I like I can be communicate with you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it and definitely would love to speak to you again and I'm glad to hear the feedback that you have learned or been able to understand my videos and it's something that I've actually started with my daughter who's 11 and it was her idea actually, but now I'm making most of the videos. So it's always wonderful to get the feedback. It gives me that motivation to keep on making more videos.
Yeah, I have watched your all like in your channel also. You're making some drawings and kind of things. You put the video, like,
Yeah.
and your daughter is also so pretty. I
Yeah,
see your
thank you.
daughter. Yeah.
Thank you. She's a riot. So yeah, thank you.
Yes.
We can definitely have another conversation in the future too, if you'd like.
Yeah. 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 Sure. Nice talking with you.
Nice talking with you too.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.